Hi, I'm Karolina, and I'm 9. I came from Berdyansk.
Karolina's parents are mentors in a small Orphan's Promise group home in Berdyansk, Ukraine. With all the foster kids around, she's growing up in a large and loving family with 16 brothers and sisters. It was a good and peaceful life in Ukraine until the war came.
There was such a loud sound on the first day of the war. My mom woke me up and I saw the whole sky colored red, like blood. Berdyansk is full of these soldiers, the Russians. They're at each entrance. They even took the children away. I had goosebumps after each explosion, and I even cried.
Families hid their children from bombs and from Russian soldiers.
The children are sitting in the basements without moms, dads, without water, without food.
The port city was occupied by Russian troops in the first days of the war. The family hid in the basement, but as soon as they could, Karolina's parents carried out the Orphan's Promise mission to preach the gospel in word and deed, helping the people of Berdyansk and refugees from Mariupol. Then shelling increased, food ran out, and Russian occupiers announced a hunt for anyone helping refugees. The family decided to evacuate.
Then we quickly began to get ready. My mom was packing things. The girls were crying. The sounds as if there were 3 explosions above our place. And then we went down and began to pray.
At the last checkpoint, using 2 busloads of refugees as shields, Russian soldiers fired on Ukrainian positions nearby. Knowing there were children on the buses, the Ukrainian military did not return fire. Karolina's family remained unharmed and eventually continued their journey.
I knew that it was far away, that God was protecting us, and that there were angels around us. But I still worried about everyone. There were mines everywhere on our way to Zaporozhye.
When the family arrived at a safe place, a team from Orphan's Promise surrounded them with love and care. They were finally able to sleep in warmth and silence for the first time since the war began.
It is good. I got used to being here.
Having gotten his family to a safe place, Karolina's father and some of the older boys went back into their war-torn country to bring help and hope to those in need.
My mom tells me to bless my dad every time I miss him, so I do. I pray for him and bless him. My dad says that God is with us, that everything will be fine, and that God protects such people.
Thanks to Orphan's Promise partners and volunteers, Karolina's family found shelter on their long and dangerous journey at 3 different Orphan's Promise centers. Then we helped the family get to safety in Switzerland. Although they've endured much in these last few months, Karolina and her family have maintained their unity and their faith.